We got some stuff in the mail, Butch. So Chris is wearing a DeLorean shirt, and as far as I know, from what I read, John DeLorean designed the Trans Am. So you could fact check me on that. What are these, Chris?
Full LEDs with a running light and a red accent. Valve covers in.
Were the lights? The lights were on the list too.
Yeah. No.
Nice. So these were center.
Yep.
What do you call them? Center what?
Center breather hole with
Center.
Pontiac bolt pattern. Were some of those?
When we were in Georgia, there was a lowrider Impala in front of us driving through town. It's hilarious. You knew where it was. It's underneath that. We got it. The other one we need is underneath a motor, so we have to get out of there.
They're made for going to the tires, but we can't have the tires in the way. We need to clean and paint inside the wheel wells. One more. Good. So I'm trying to keep them in that pocket. That way it makes it a little more steady.
Open the door.
Yep.
I can see why they put something like this in here, though.
I couldn't get any of none of mine came out, so helps the valve cover seal better.
Yeah. Oh, you meant they didn't come with them.
Yeah. It didn't come out. They're rotted. do this all the time.
Figure it out, Stan. Hold this up. Or I'll hold this up. What? You could stand right in front of me if you want.
Huh?
You can stand
Oh,
right
I
in
thought
front
you
of
were doing video.
We're good. Right? We're professional YouTubers.
All right. Here's a dry erase board list for the 79 Trans Am build. Now, like I said before in the first episode, we're just kind of making a cruiser, not necessarily low budget, but not super high budget either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do everything we can ourselves, and we're gonna make a nice running car that's definitely gonna be cool enough to drive to a car show or a Friday night cruise, something like that. We have our parts list, we have our labor list. They kind of go together, but I like to get a lot more parts ready to go before we necessarily do a lot of the labor. So we checked off a lot of the parts already on the parts list. We have the rims. We don't have the tires yet. But we don't really need the tires yet. A lot of the little stuff to do the engine compartment we have. We're gonna go for
It's gonna have the Firebird stickers.
It's gonna have all the. It's gonna look like the 79 Firebird, but those of you who know what Resto Mod is, it's gonna definitely be a Resto Mod look. It's gonna have a lower stance, little bigger wheels, still in the Firebird fashion. We have the 17-inch year one wheels, which look like the original Firebird wheels, but they're bigger. Lower profile tire, way more modern, better handling. The look is just incredible compared to what they used to look like. It's gonna have the normal Bird kit on it, but we're definitely gonna make it a one-off. It will be its own design. The rest of the graphics and the body will definitely be its own design. So you won't be parking next to one just like it at the show, because there won't ever be another one like.
You were taking apart all the brakes in the back.
Yeah, we have one side we have to rebuild had a bad cylinder, which let brake fluid into the rear drum, wet down everything. So clean all that up, get the new brake cylinder in there. Have new brake pads on the front. They're on already. So we'll just make sure the brakes are all good. That way, once we get it all sanded in the wheel wells, get the frame all touched up really nice, we can put the tires on, and we don't have to take it apart again. Another cool thing we're doing with this is a lot of the modern cars now you could order. They call them blackout editions, no chrome, all black. So we are doing all the chrome and all the polished trim on this will be sanded and done in a semi-gloss black to kind of imitate what they do now on the newer vehicles. It'll tie in a lot of the designs that we have too, as far as going with the black. The rims will not be black, but that will be the only thing that will be really different from a blacked out edition that you know of.
If you're a Pontiac fan or a Firebird fan and you have stuff that we might need, put something in the comments too. Because if we're looking for something and we can't find something, just put it in the comments.
We're lacking in the interior department.
All right, that's good. That's enough detail. We're yakking. I don't like talking heads on YouTube.